Hello everybody, and welcome back to Oakbridge. Getting a bit of a different one today. We're going to do some testing on some vintage equipment. We've managed to borrow some. I've not set up the contracts. I'll get to the store and I'll do it. Here we are. Just pull in a moment. Mowing. Oh, we've got two. We'll pick up both of them to start with. And that one. And that one. Now it's just mowing, so it should be easy, shouldn't it? Well, have yourself a goosey gander at this lot. I don't know how it works, as I've just decided to pick it up. This should hopefully connect to this, otherwise I've just spent money on something we can't use. Yes, good lad. He's a good egg. And the thing behind us, the pickup, no. That's a separate mower that we're going to test. That's 4 meters. So it's a lot bigger than the one. That we're looking at. This is probably the sort of mowing I might want to do. Other way round with this. Oh no, there we go. That's a mower slash chopper. So theory is being an absolute pig's ear, we should be able to do the mowing contract and collect the grass from it with this equipment. It's essentially a pull behind forage harvester. It's got its own separate forage harvester, to be fair, as well, but I thought we'd give this one a go for the moment as a test. Multiple reasons. A, it looks funky and cool. We've got a problem here, mate. Let's get right over. Does he manage to get by? No. Not you as well. Good job it's leased, isn't it? Not our own. Oh. Lovely. What options have we got? At least we've got past them now, we won't have to worry about them anymore. The last episode was an expensive episode, just looking at that. My finances, that took 25 grand. If this works well, we can use this on our own fields, because our grass is ready to be mowed. Start of the year, first cut. For all of our silage needs. Oh, gates. Gates. Let's start with a small one. Which one is it? Oh no, the other one's the one up the road. It's not that one. Who's put that bloody sign in the way? Should have just started recording when I got into position, really. Save the embarrassment of getting stuck going through here. Oh, just a little bit too... Yes! Right. Where am I going to start? We lower the header. We unfold. Nice. We pipe out. Already done. We turn on. Everything's on. This is this mod. What? So we do have access to this land. It is mowing, isn't it? Yeah. What do you mean? Oh, it's because it's a forage harvester, you fool. How frustrating. It's not a mower, it's a forage harvester. Well, we'll just have to use this on our own situation, won't we? I'll go and get the other one and meet you back down here. How do you like them apples? Might as well take this round to ours for next episode. Could have done it when we push along, couldn't I? Oh. think I've got the push long for neatening up. I've not got a swath dropping on it. Although, don't really need it, do you? How silly of me. What a fool. Anyway, I'll see you back over. I'll drop this off and jump on the Landini for a little spin around. Nearly took that water butt out. I see you shortly. That means could be in for a big day. I better get some fuel on the way. And here we are, filled up, fueled up, ready to go. This we've got a bit of a trial on. It's random payments going out all the time. It's only about £5 to pay, so we've got that big £19,000 field to do when we're on the way back to return it. But if 4 metres is a decent spread width, I think. Let's unload, unfold even. And then lower. Ooh. Wait a minute, what's the horsepower? 60. What are we rocking? Tell me this isn't going very well, is it? That's the 2-wheel drive. 65 to 80. I'm not even. Maybe the horsepower requirement's not accurate. I'm going to have to get another tractor. What a shame. And I'd already talked myself into buying it pretty much then, hadn't I? I was actually thinking of picking up a small backwards and forwards running around tractor, and then thinking this could be my little mowing setup for contracts. This would be fine, but it's not having that at all. Oh dear, oh dear. Get the Valtra, which I think is the medium-sized of our tractors. Pretty sure the Deutz is a big dog for us. So we can't use the forage harvester. We can't sneakily nick the grass. And we've got a sickle bar mower. No. That won't. Won't entertain the idea of being pulled by our Landini. Maybe it's the 60 horsepower. I think it said 65, so it should still made an effort. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Whoop. Watch out for those. Burst my tyres then. That'd be a nice feature. Tyre damage. Right, we're lowered. Let's go. That's better. That's where you're at. 4 meters. Not too bad on the corner in. That's alright. I don't mind that. Just about make out where the field is. That's quite good actually. 33% already. Ooh, ready. Just lift it a bit. Straighten it. Drop it down again. Oh no, what's happened there? Accidentally took on a worker, and obviously they turn everything off when you get rid of them. I've had it finished by now if I hadn't have done that. I'll tell you what. Doesn't like to go over the... Oh no, that's me. Catching the back of it. And lower down. I'm quite impressed by this. And I think for £5,000 this could probably pay for itself. It's certainly quicker than the ride-on and a lot less bumpy. I mean, this is a tiny... We must remember that this is just a tiny field though as well. But it's certainly smashed its way through this. Let's go and see how it'll do with the second field, which is a little bit bigger. What time are we on? It's 12:30. I'll come back to you with an update on the size of field and how long that's taken us in just a short while. Well, I've just spun around without lifting the mower and gone well outside the area, but started just after 12:30, finished at 12:53. That's over 1.5 acres, so I think that is pretty damn good. I'm impressed with that. This might end up being a really short episode because the mower's so good, although we're not able to nick any of the grass, which is a shame. Whee! But it's quick as well. I'm running at like 16 miles an hour. Ruddy lovelies. Now the next one I think is up here through this area. I think it's at the back of here. They've gone up. I can block the road for a moment. Yes, it is this one. Where does the field start? Around about there. It's quite lightweight. I'm surprised it needs so much horsepower. I'm also rather surprised at the way the bars are set up, like a first and second cut. But hey, it's £5 it's 4 metres, and it's doing a ruddy good job. I think it might be an investment if we can find I don't know if this is the one we can buy, it depends, but if we can find one, I'm in the market for it for £5 I think. Now how long will it take to do this, I wonder. We'll do the outskirts and then I have to bang a record on. I could talk for another 20 minutes, but you might not want that. I wouldn't. It's good because it's a pull behind as well. Turning's quite easy. Once you've got a couple of headlands in, you can spin it round at the ends to get your line up, as I shall show you my tactic for it. Might record a bit of it. Yeah, fine. I might record a bit of it in cab just to see, test how difficult it is to do from inside the cab. I think once you've got the headland in, it shouldn't be that bad though. We're getting paid 19 grand for this field, and this is pretty much the first run. Let's say we started this at 1 o'clock, although it's only 5% done. Normally your headland is where you get your big numbers from. I'm going to have to go round again so I can see if I've missed any bits. It is quite a big field though, it's getting on for nearly 20 acres. So it should take us a fair while. I mean, maths wise, if it took us half an hour in game to do one and a half, should be looking about 3 hours, should be finishing about 4 o'clock. That's target. Let's see how we get on. I don't think it'll be 4 o'clock though. Looking at me wing mirror, I'm not seeing any patches being missed, so yeah, maybe just then I did. Yeah, we're up to 10%. Let's go back out of cab to see if there's any patches missed from that. No, that's looking pretty good. I expect to miss bits on the corners, but they can get neatened up. I'm about 3 in, I should have the room to start doing my spins, figure of eights. Not figure of eights, more circles. But yeah, that's worked alright. Alright, let's put some music on. Oh, we're nearly there. What time did I say? About 4 o'clock. Not a bad guess. Well, it was maths, really, it was maths. Eighth an hour for 1.5 acres. Hour in 3. $18 in 3 hours. Ish. Oh, I hope we've got a short bit come up. We must be close to the end. I was thinking while I was driving around, we could do with moving towards total mixed ration to get the best productivity out of our milkers. I don't think we've got any vintage TMR mixers. There is some standalones though that we might be able to use. Might have to put a building in as opposed to a fixed one, which will need some room. Although the builders are currently over there knocking down our old shed, ready to build our workshop, so we could possibly be looking down that route. They're going to demolish it and take away, keep a lot of the stone in case we can reuse it again anywhere around the area, to be fair. Take that corner out, I don't know. I see, yeah, maybe a fixed feeder somewhere around there. We could probably put it in. Let's look at that, getting that shop in as well. Start selling some of our produce. Get some money's back. But I mean, yes, it's took a long time to get this done. To a fair old lick of fuel as well. But for a £5 mower, this has worked really well. Definitely thinking we should probably buy it. Or buy one similar. Is this the small bit? Yes, we can probably wing that bit off now. There's one less side to do, maybe. Are we going in a triangle now? I've got no idea. Just go round and round and round, basically. Oh, we're 92. We're very close. If we were collecting this, it would have taken in-game months to get done. I think we might be some form of rectangle, a trapezium. A big old curve on it still there. Yes, that's better. This will put about 20 grand back into the account. Goes up to about 40. And I lose a bit when the workshop's done. I think the shop alone's 10, so that's today's today's earnings gone. That's without buying a mower. It all gets eaten up. But that seems to be farming, doesn't it? .95. We're very close to being at the end. I shall begin the sign off, and so I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Bit of a different one. It took an interesting turn, with a few fails to begin with, like most of these videos. Trial and error. Next episode we'll probably try and look at getting that forage harvester on our grass fields. Might cost us a bit because we're probably going to have to lease out to the next day. We've got rain coming as well. That's not helpful, is it? I'll have to check that for the next episode. But it might make sense. I could always, off camera, get some more deadwood collected. There's always a bit of downtime for catching up on other videos. To be fair, on this, just during this jump cut, I've watched the first two of Scroft's real life farmhand videos. Absolutely fantastic. Incredibly jealous. I'd love to do something like that. %. Come on now. Come on. I had a horrible feeling at one point I was going to end up having to go around the outside again. Oh, I'd have missed something because it didn't look like the numbers were going to add up. But now I'm confident there'll be one rather large patch in the middle of this field that we won't be able to cut. I do not know why they've done that. It's a simulator game and they've made it less simulator. Simulatory. Simulati. Simulatorial. Either way. Any moment now we're going to get told to get off this field. There we are. That way is where the gate is. I'll take this back to the store. Oh, it's bouncing a bit, isn't it? Go and check on what the builders are doing. And I'll give you an update on that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. And bye-bye for now. Should collect the money first, shouldn't I? Boom, boom, boom. 41. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Very happy with that. Look at it. It's going to look vintage as soon as we've bought one. Bye-bye.